Now that we've seen what we're trying to build, let's have a look at the structural side so that we can see the ins and outs of how each device is built. Here we are looking at the headless IoT clown. This is a particle powered solution, and what we have is a pneumatic cylinder from FrightProps, which is sitting inside of some Actobotics channel. And the pneumatic cylinder is a double acting cylinder, which means that we can control the speed going in and out, and we do that with these knobs here. Now, when you get to the heart of this solution, you'll notice that it's very simple. We're using a particle photon microcontroller and a relay to short the circuit or break up the circuit in this solenoid, which is controlling the airflow. When we send a positive signal to the D1 pin on this implementation, it will complete the circuit for the relay and allow 12 volts to hit the solenoid, which will make the pneumatic cylinder shoot forward and the head will move. We have battery power for the actual particle photon there, and then that's 5 volts, and then we have the plug-in for the 12 volts, and then you can see the body of the clown, which we will fill with paper and then lay over top of this. So ultimately we'll have some trick-or-treaters coming by and they'll see a clown laying, and then all of a sudden the head will dart out at them. For the airflow, we are simply routing air through this tube from some air hoses. I have a splitter because we have 2 IoT devices this year, and that is going to an air compressor. So we're simply just feeding air, we're splitting it, and then we're controlling it by the microcontroller, which essentially controls the solenoid, which controls the air going in and out of the pneumatic cylinder. So we've got our headless IoT clown, and I would also like to introduce you to Slimer, who is going to live in this trash can. Now, Slimer comes to us from Ghostbusters, if you're old enough to remember Ghostbusters. And the neat thing is that we're using the exact same code, the exact same concepts to get Slimer to jump out of this trash can as we are to get the head on the clown to move in and out. So let's look inside of the trash can. So what we have done here is we have the same pneumatic cylinder, it's just a little bit shorter, and I have screwed it in to some pipes at the bottom, which are covered in sandbags, and the sandbags are just for stabilization. That's all it's for. We have the same solenoid, and that is being controlled from the particle microcontroller that I'm trying to get focus on. And it's literally the same code, the same exact functionality to make the cylinder fire. I have cut a hole in the trash can, and that is where we are feeding the 12 volts for the solenoid, as well as the air, which is coming from the splitter. The particle microcontroller is going to be powered from an external battery, which is right there, and that is what we're going to do to make Slimer jump out. So I have put a coupler on here, and I've got a screw, and we're going to screw that through Slimer's head. I've already got the hole, and then we're going to put the trash can lid over there on top, and so he's going to jump up, then he's going to come down, and we may have some actual slime dripping from the trash can.